mean, sometimes there's just no good explanation for why you're feeling depressed, but good job. Be careful. Take a sip because it's full. Hello, everyone. We are at the bagel shop for the first time in over a year. I mean, unless you've been here watching our videos for that long, you probably wouldn't even know that we used to come here every Friday. What did we do? We went to the library and then and then we went to baby class. Is that what we did? I think that's what we did. So we just rushed out the door because, let me get where the light is better, because the repair person came for the dishwasher and we can't sit there with our masks off eating when somebody's just a few feet away fixing the dishwasher. So we rushed out here hoping that they had, my sweater keeps getting stuck on this stupid, this one bracelet keeps ripping my sweater. So we rushed out here. My husband suggested the bagel shop. Luckily, there's two little tables that kind of taken over the chairs, but we just went in and ordered. Last time we were here was like a year ago, and we couldn't even go in.
Thank you.
Oh wait, no, we're not, Ashley.
Oh, he's saying that because that's the special. Because that's what
Okay.
special I got.
Okay, good. Do you still have bacon coming? Yeah.
I noticed because I used to stare at the wall.
I'm so confused. All right, anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys later because I need to figure all this out. Hey friends, it is quiet time. He's getting Ziggy all situated, though I assume my husband's gonna walk him because it's really beautiful outside. It's in the 70s, but Yeah, this morning I was trying to talk to you, but I was outside of the bagel shop and there was people coming and going and our food was coming out in like spurts. But anyway, we got up slightly late. He slept in and I knew that our window was 10 to 12 for our dishwasher repair. So I was hoping I could just have a quick bowl of cereal, but just after 10, I'd say like 10:20, I had finished watering all the plants and cleaning the counter so that they'd be able to deal with the dishwasher easily. It's hard when we have dishes everywhere. But I got a message that he was going to be there within 15 minutes, and it was actually a little less. I scrambled to have the kids get dressed and get them out the door because I just couldn't have them eating without masks on with the repair guy there, because I don't think he wore a mask last time and he arrived without one this time. So my husband suggested we go get bagels, and we really miss it. It was a weekly thing we would do every Friday. We would eat inside. They had a couple tables inside and a couple tables outside back then. But when we got there, as expected, there's no dining in. They've always been pretty safe. The height of the pandemic, you couldn't even go inside. They had a table blocking the door and you ordered there. But we could go inside. It's just no tables indoors. There's only two top tables. That's a lot of twos outside. And they were both taken when we arrived, so we were potentially gonna have to eat in the car. But everybody left at the same time while we were ordering, so we were able to move a chair over and have all three of us at a table. So we ate. It tasted so good. We've been getting delivery from it, and I quickly learned I couldn't get the avocado spread because it makes my sandwich cold and wet when it gets here after being delivered. But even like the egg would be cold and the bagel would be chewy, and I'd have to put it in the toaster and warm it back up, and it makes it even harder to chew. It was so good, fresh. So good, just the way I liked it. Sebastian had a big pile of bacon. They forgot it at first, so I think they gave him double. It was a lot of bacon. But yeah, we did that, and since we were already out, I was like, let's just walk. They were a little upset that they forgot their sunglasses because we rushed out the door, but we made it through. We just walked through a neighborhood over there and then headed home. I had some quick edits, and then it was like already lunchtime. Like 2 is when we ate lunch. 10, 2, and 6 are my meal times I prefer. So it is now 2:55. I have eaten and given the plants some more water. I did a little bit more pruning on our tomato plants. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but we had tomatoes and they were just not getting red. Part of it is the temperature. I read that if it's over 85, they can't get red, and we've been in a heat wave where it's over 95. It's finally cooler, but also I read that you needed to heavily prune them. The little new growth is called suckers because they suck the energy out and keep the fruit from ripening. So a combination of me pruning it, I kind of half pruned it just because I was worried that I would cut too much, and then the temperature dropped that same day, and then suddenly they were yellow the next day. I was like, yes. So they've been ripening. There's 2 of them that are now orange and close to red, but I felt like I could take more off of both of them, so I just did some more pruning. My hands smell so good. I just love the way my hands smell after I touch the pepper plants or the tomato plants. It just smells like fresh vegetables. Yeah, we're just going to settle in for quiet time. And I did use that shampoo. My hair's so frizzy already. It's definitely still green, but I feel like the front is good. It didn't make my hair lavender at all. It's not like my hair dye that I mix up. If I mix up a strong purple conditioner, my hair will be lavender afterwards, even though it fades out right away. But maybe I should put the shampoo on my hair dry, like hair dye, and then go in and rinse it off. I don't know. But I'm just kind of trying to combat all the yellow. Excuse the noises. I think there's some Pokemon going on. Just the light is better over here right by our windows. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so I'm gonna go do quiet time. is bedtime. I think I talked to you a quiet time, so let's just go from there. We went out for tacos, as you saw, and just came home. My stomach's always bothered me after we eat there because, I don't know, the rice and beans, I think, hurt my stomach. So I just kind of curled up on the couch and read some news, and the kids were playing with the Wii. But yeah, I had to say no thank you to my friend that we normally meet up with. She was supposed to be out of town this week, but canceled it due to COVID. I guess a friend had a COVID scare and they got sick but tested negative, and then our friends had contacted that person, so they were waiting for that negative test, and their waiting period, it's just a mess. I hate life right now. But I don't know, all day I've been thinking that when I talk to you guys, I would tell you how I'm not in a good mental state right now. I know it doesn't seem like it from my latest videos, but it really sinks in after I get everybody to bed and it's just me. And then I'm just a mess, and I would say the biggest things I feel is like nobody would want to ever talk to me, that they only do because they have to or out of pity. And I just can't seem to convince my brain, like even if somebody were to watch this and rush to comment and say, oh no, you're the best, my brain would be like, no, they're just saying that because trying to make you feel better. I know that I internalize my stress and worry. I'm a very emotional person, but also a very logical person, and it's a weird thing to be. And the logical part of me locks the emotions down into a little box in times of stress. Back when I had my medical emergency, I had strokes right after giving birth. I had just gotten home. I only got to be home one night, and I had multiple strokes, so I was back in the hospital. And then all the time after going to specialists, almost every day I would hear from somebody in the medical community, you were so calm and mellow, your voice is so calm, you're always so chill and relaxing, you're just such a wonderful patient, you're so calm. It's just that logical side of me just like locks the emotions away, and we're just going to breathe and listen and learn. Even like I go to the dentist and I'm just like, and what are you doing now? I would love to know. It makes me feel better. I'm trying to ignore them because it won't help if I yell. It won't. They'll just keep doing what they do. But I think a lot of it is just stress from the current situation. I know early in the pandemic I had many waves of being overwhelmed at being cut off. It's not like anybody ever called me. Rarely hung out with anybody, just my weekly friend meetups, and I had friends that were kids' parents, and we would see each other every week when we waited for our kids to have their classes and stuff. That's all gone. We had just started our weekly meetups again, and now that's gone again. But I also feel like the rest of the world is just continuing on without me, and it's like, where am I in an alternate reality? There's just so much, and I don't know, and I mean, sometimes there's just no good explanation for why you're feeling depressed, but when I'm distracted, I'm okay, but I've noticed I've started to feel some of these feelings during the day when things quiet down, and then I get distracted and it's better. But yeah, night has been hard. I think that's probably why I still have 12 braids to go, because I remember last night I was in the other room in my rocker, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable sitting here, but I don't want to be in bed, but I don't want to be up braiding. but I don't want to be awake, but I don't want to be asleep. So, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I think my brain is still, the logical part of my brain is still working through all this. And I think it's the only thing that keeps me sane. I can take a step back from the emotional side of me and say, okay, well, you're not well right now, but you're functioning and you're not getting worse, and you know how to ask for help if you need it, and you don't right now. It's okay. We all have these days. So yeah, that's me right now. Yeah. Sorry to end it on a bummer. Goodness, I don't have any good news. Florida's beaten all their records for the pandemic. Virginia's slow climbing up. People continue to not wear masks. I see some, but not many. Our family is definitely the only ones wearing a mask on the playground. Not that I really needed it. I didn't go near anybody, but, well, I did go near somebody briefly, but for the majority I was far away from people, but I still kept mine on out of solidarity for the kids who did have to go near other children who were not masked. I feel like I'm just saying nothing, so I can't think of anything cheerful to say. I'm sorry. So good night. Tomorrow's a new day. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry I'm a bummer tonight, but my name is Stephanie and I make a video every night, so I hope you join me tomorrow. Yeah, stay safe. Please be kind to everyone, and don't forget, wash your hands.